Good evening. Thank you for joining us for the first ever and inaugural Music in Bloom. I'm Martin Berenger. I'm the Director of Development for ASON, and we hope and pray that this will become an annual tradition as of next year. Now, I'm a big believer in divine orchestration, so to speak, and we had an event that inspired this in Wilmer, Minnesota in October. It was quite a bit smaller in size and scale. It was in someone's living room, a former board member. We had about 24 people, a worship leader, guitarist, pianist. We sang worship songs and had some ASON testimony like tonight, and had desserts, shared a beautiful time, and we liked it so much we wanted to replicate it here at home. Only then we had Mark Sider put on the music show for us. And before you know it, we had 9 musicians putting on 10 different musical numbers. We're so blessed. And then we realized we need a bigger venue. A living room won't cut it for this. So we were looking for a church to host us at, and Tom Phillips was kind enough to introduce us to Pastor Matt, and O'Galley First Baptist was gracious enough to host us for this event. And this is an enormous blessing. Thank you. Thank you. So why do we do these kinds of events? And my job is to get the word out. And by the very nature of what missionaries do, they tend to not be the best people at bragging about themselves. But in this world we live in, if we're going to get the word out on social media, on the website, we need to tell the story. We need to have videos, blogs, and so on and so forth. But as you may or may not have noticed, social media does not amplify Christian content as well as other things. So we need to have events like this to see each other at eye level, shake hands, get to know each other, and this is why we're here right now. So we need to get the word out. Every one of you is here for a reason tonight, be that because you are volunteering, you have a spirit of volunteerism, you are sharing your musical talents, or you might have the financial means to bless us financially. Buy a Bolga basket. These Bolga baskets are purchased at a price significantly higher than fair trade. So each one of these baskets feeds an entire Ghanaian family for a solid month. So you're doing good by buying these. They're beautiful. We're selling them tomorrow in Cocoa Village at the Arts and Crafts Fair as well. Get the word out. Hopefully we'll sell out of our inventory so we can order more. You can sponsor children. There is a tree on the centerpiece on the food table with children's pictures on them. On the back there's a QR code. If you are tech savvy, you can scan that QR code with your phone and sponsor that child right then and there. If you're not, there's an ASON station in the very back of the room. We'll all be happy to help you figure out how to do that. Child sponsorship is one of those things that's been around forever, and many people don't understand what the real value is behind it, because it seems like such a little thing. I mean, $35 a month. But the thing is, it's not just $35. That $35 comes with a relationship, with a bond, with kindness, and with ASON you can actually have that relationship. You can go on a mission trip, you can visit that child. I've done it myself. Last year, back-to-back, South Asia and the Dominican Republic, and it was transformational. Each of you, regardless of your financial means, can get the word out. You can go on our website, on our social media channels, share and amplify everything we put out there. That is free, it's very valuable for us. And prayer. Please pray for us. A little bit about the logistics. We intended this event to be completely informal. We want you to have fun. So if you are listening to the music and you want to get up and get more food, nobody is going to give you a stink eye. If you want to stand at a cocktail table, if you want to stand around at the outside, switch chairs, just be free, just have fun. And we'll have an intermission about a little bit past the halfway point for 20 minutes. So if you want to buy Bolga basket, sponsor a child, ask us any questions, you're welcome to do it right then and there. And on a sad note, Melissa Ankamp Buck will not be able to be here tonight because she lost her sister and is now in Alabama at the funeral. So please lift her up in prayer. And I think without further ado, Adrian, if you're ready to go and get set up. There will be no emceeing. We'll go from one musician to the next, just kind of follow the leader until the speaker comes. So then Ellen Abramson will take the stage next and talk a bit about the history of ASON. And then Judy Baldwin will come about 15 minutes after that, and I'll be back for my testimony on how I got here. Talk about a divine orchestration. So anyway, have a good night. Enjoy yourself.